Bill O'Reilly here. Please watch this highlight from the No Spin News. To watch the full episode on demand, simply visit BillO'Reilly.com and become a subscriber today.
Last month, the month of April, there were total encounters of nearly 235,000 individuals at the border. That's a 5% increase just from March. And then the total number of encounters at the southern border, starting from October of last year, so this is the fiscal year so far, nearly 1.3 million encounters. That doesn't even include the gotaways, the people that they can't monitor. These are just people that have actually encountered border agents down at the border. By comparison, you ready for this? The last fiscal year of President Trump's presidency, fiscal year 2020, there were a mere 459,000 encounters at the southern border. Now, one is too many, but we understand we're a big magnet here in the United States, but he had less than 500,000 in the entire year. And so far, from October of last year, nearly 1.3 million encounters. So you can see the spike. You know the incentives that the Biden administration has offered illegal immigrants from around the world. We also got new ICE data showing that the number of deportations under Biden has dropped by a staggering 78%. 78% fewer illegal immigrants being deported under Biden than in the last year of President Trump's term in office. So this is an historic catastrophe. And just because a judge put a hold on Title 42, this doesn't mean that the situation is going to change much, particularly now that we're heading into the summer months. So I want to bring in a very special guest, Lora Ries. Lora is the director of the Heritage Foundation's Border Security and Immigration Center. She's also a senior research fellow for Homeland Security. And Lora, I thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. So, as I mentioned, we had this federal judge in Louisiana who blocked the Biden administration's attempt to lift Title 42. But we still have thousands of people who have massed on the southern border waiting to come in anticipation of Title 42 being lifted as of today. So your thoughts on the judge's action here, and do you think that this is going to change any of the dynamics down there?
I don't think it's going to change the trajectory. Kudos to the states. There were 24 states that sued the Biden administration in this case to keep Title 42 in place. And kudos to the judge for ruling in favor of the states. Sadly, however, we've already seen the Biden administration start to dial down use of Title 42, particularly last month. And in response to the judge's order, the Department of Homeland Security put out a short statement saying they would comply. But I suspect they will comply with this order the same way as they are complying with the Texas federal judge who ordered the Biden administration to keep Remain in Mexico in place. And that means that the administration will, just as they put a few numbers of people in the Remain in Mexico program, I anticipate they will use Title 42 with a small number of migrants to say, yes, court, we are in compliance, when in fact they will rarely use it. Instead, they will process them into the U.S., release them on parole, and encourage them to apply for asylum.
Inflation now at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing, a recession may loom. Our retirement accounts are in real danger. If you want to protect your future, do what I did. Call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They can show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. All it takes to get started is a short phone call, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They are the highest rated firm in the country, A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, and thousands of satisfied clients. Plus, tell them O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. So don't wait, please call now, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.